Okay, I'm trying this video for about the 10th time. I don't know if any of you guys have an iPad that you have updated, but ever since I updated my iPad, it does not work the right way. It doesn't respond, it just doesn't work. Anyways, this video is for a card that I created for Lamika is having a swap over at Bitches Be Swapping for Thanksgiving Day cards. So I had a day that was great for crafting yesterday, and I got all my cards done, so I wanted to share that card with you guys really quick, and I was going to show you the products that I used on that card. To start out, I used this cottage cut die, this leaf die. I love this leaf die. It cuts a very detailed leaf, and it's just super cute, so I used that. This pumpkin die set, I think, came from My Favorite Things. I got it a couple years ago before I started keeping the packaging and storing my dies this way, so I can't be sure, but I used this small little pumpkin right here. I just picked this up about 2 weeks ago from Wednesday's Stamp. It's a little scarecrow die. He was on clearance for like $1.80, I think. So I was super excited to be able to use him because I wasn't sure when I bought him. I'm like, am I ever going to use it? But I found a great use for him, so I was really happy. I used this embossing folder from Paper Studios. I have only a few, and I never use them, and it's just because I don't know what to do with them. But Kelly over at the Pickled Strawberry, I was showing her the card I was making, and she's like, use an embossing folder. I'm like, that's a great idea. So thank you, Kelly. So I used this embossing folder. I used this tiny tag right here from My Creative Time. I wanted to use the stitched one to put on top of it, but I couldn't get my greeting stamped on it. So this is a stamp and die set together. So from My Creative Time. I know My Creative Time is going to have sneak peek week starting tomorrow. And she does a sneak peek from Monday through Thursday. And then her products go on sale Friday. And she does a 20% off every time she does a new release. She does 20% off her entire in-stock store. So you guys might want to check that out this week and keep an eye on it. I know I'm excited to see what she comes up with. I used this Sending You a Harvest of Good Wishes from Mixed Holiday Sentiments from My Creative Time. I used this tiny tag Holidays. I used Happy Thanksgiving. And I used this paper pad right here. I've had this for a while. When I got it, I was like, oh my god, these papers are just ugh. And I didn't think I was ever going to use it. But I hung on to it, and I finally found a use for it, so I'm glad I did. And this is my card. So I wanted to try to keep it simple without any coloring of images, but yet I like to, you know, add some detail and dimensions and stuff. So this is what I came up with. Oh, and I'll show you the die really quick that I used for this. This is the doily die. I know there's several out there. I used this Sizzix doily die. I forgot to show you that. So anyways, I used the doily die here, and I cut it in half. I just took a layer of craft cardstock. I think this is 1.5 inches. And then I cut this down to like 1 1/4. This is the pattern paper from that Authentique paper pad. And then I cut out the little scarecrow guy and inked around him. This paper was also in that paper pad, and it was a little bit distressed already, so it was great because it had like these little markings and stuff on it. So I tied some cream color and like this orange colored jute twine around that. There is my little tag that I stamped Happy Thanksgiving on. I inked around my little pumpkin, and I layered in the leaves there. So that was really it. It was kind of simple, Sending You a Harvest of Good Wishes, and the back just has my name stamped on it. This is Paper Tray Inks cardstock. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got like little flecks. It's like some type of nature something, so it's got little flecks of different fibers in it. I really like this cardstock. So this is my card for the swap. We only had to make, there was only 7 of us that had joined, so got all my cards all packaged up and ready to go. So excited. So now I get to work on something else hopefully today. I do have a couple other videos, or at least one more I wanted to share with you guys. A couple cards that I got in the mail from Kelly's recipe envelope card swap, and just some online hauls. But anyways, so that's my card, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please just leave them down below, and I will talk to you all soon.